Hello, students, and welcome to our first vocabulary lesson for Elie Wiesel's memoir, Night. We've got 9 words up today. Let's go ahead and get to work. So, the way we're going to do this time around is instead of just doing notes in our notebooks, as you can see, this is attached to an exercise in Google Classroom where you'll do some formative questions, not formative grades, via the app Formative. I know, it's a little weird that they named it the same thing, but here we are, friends. But those questions will be via Formative, they'll be multiple choice, fill in the blank, just some stuff to get you some practice with the terms we learn today. Now, does that mean you can't take notes? Of course not, friends. I always encourage us to. But at the end of the day, the mastery of these terms is what I am most looking for. And I'm trying to find some new, unique ways to achieve that mastery for all of us. So let's get this party started, friends. We begin with the adjective profound. Profound. Look at an image here. Stuff going on in the brain meets. Our sample sentence with some context clues. The movie had such a profound effect on Maya that she sat silently afterward, deeply changed by what she had seen. So we see some context clues. She sat silently afterwards. She had been deeply changed by what she had seen. So if what she had seen was so deeply changing and left her thinking silently afterward, and that's what made it profound, what do we think profound could mean? Do you think it's very deep or intense, often about feelings, ideas, or experiences? So something that is profound, is deeply intense and impacts the way you feel and think. Profound experiences might make you do that. Next up, we have a noun, repression, which means this is a thing or an idea. We have the image here. Oh, look at this. We have this feller who is being awfully mean to these fellers and ladies. That doesn't look very nice at all. Repression. In the novel, the king ruled through fear and strict laws, using repression to silence anyone who dared to speak against him. All right, well, we're using fear, we're being very strict, we are silencing those who speak against us. To repress, or the act of repression in the noun form, sounds a lot like the act of controlling people by force or limiting their freedom. Repression. You can see, unfortunately, how that might play a role in Elie Wiesel's memoir about his Holocaust experiences. Our next word is a noun. It is foreboding. We see an image here. Oh, look at that. We see some stormy seas, a storm rolling in. That often symbolizes some scariness on the horizon. And here we have our sample sentence, which is pretty similar to the image, frankly. As the dark clouds rolled in and the wind began to howl, Carlos felt a sense of foreboding, as if something terrible was about to happen. Well, if by definition you think that might mean a feeling that something bad is going to happen, well, there you go, friends. A sense of foreboding is this sense or feeling that something bad is coming up, right? All right, there's our first 3. Here's our next 3. Our first word of this trio is a noun or verb. You can use it as either one. It can be a decree or you can decree something. And it is the, it is the word decree. We have this image, a very official looking document with the gavel, right? It's the little hammer that the judges use, very official stuff. The principal issued a decree that all students must wear uniforms, and the new rule took effect the very next day. A decree. So we have this very official order. We have this gavel like a judge might use. We have this idea that a principal issued a decree that resulted in all students having to do this thing. If you could guess, this means an official order given by someone in power. So an official decree, or a decree, is an official order. Okay, our next word, lament, can also be a noun or verb. You can lament something, or you can have many laments, or you can have a lament about something. Here we have an image. Oh, that's tough. Those guys don't look like they had a good game. And there we have our sentence that reflects it. After losing the championship game, the team gathered to lament their defeat, expressing their deep disappointment and regret. We look at our context clues. They seem pretty down. They were defeated. They have deep disappointment and regret. And lo and behold, lament means, Oh, wait. That's a discussion question. We don't want that. My bad, guys. A lament is a deep disappointment or regret. So sorry about the typo. I copy-pasted the wrong thing from my document, guys. I'm so silly. Our next word is a lament. Again, to deeply regret something or a deep regret in the noun form. It can work either way. Our next word is hysterical. We have the image here of this guy who's seemingly having a bit of a moment, tiny bit of a crash out going on. And we have our sentence, when the prank was revealed, the class burst into hysterical laughter that was loud, wild, and impossible to control. By definition, hysterical means overwhelmed by uncontrollable emotion. In the class's case, it was laughter. It can also be fear, anger, or panic as well. So hysterical can be a very bad thing, right? If you're going through hysterics, you're having a very panicky kind of panic attack moment, or it can be uncontrollable laughter. It's just a sense of uncontrollable emotion is happening in that moment. All right, our final three here. We'll get through these right quick. Our first of the final three is indifferent. This is an adjective, indifferent. We have an image of a guy shrugging. Either way, it's fine. While everyone else cheered for the winning team, Jordan remained indifferent, showing no interest or excitement at all. All right, we see the guy shrugging. We have Jordan being described as not really caring. And lo and behold, indifferent, not caring, showing no interest or concern. So if someone is indifferent, they're just not really impacted by something. Our next word is humiliation. This one is a noun. The verb form would be to humiliate. The adjective, something that is humiliating, but we're talking humiliation, the noun form here. Here's an image. Oh, she's getting laughed at, kind of bullied by some folks. Here's our image, or our sentence. Tripping on stage in front of the entire school filled her with humiliation, a painful feeling of embarrassment and shame. Oh, no. By definition, if you couldn't already tell, friends, this is deep embarrassment or shame caused by being treated poorly. Right? Tough situation, right? You can feel humiliation for a lot of reasons. I one time farted at a yoga class, so there you go. That's fun. Our next word is the noun brutality, my friends. We see an image, pretty vivid image, this guy threatening violence against a lady. And then we have our example. The documentary showed the brutality of war, including scenes of extreme violence and cruel treatment of innocent people. We have people being treated cruelly here who were seemingly innocent in our picture and our sentence. Let's see if the definition reflects that. Cruel or violent treatment. There you go. And unfortunately, you can probably see where that lies, or that is relevant to Elie Wiesel's experiences during the Holocaust. So, friends, that is our first 9 words, our first vocabulary lesson for Elie Wiesel's memoir, Night. It'll cover the first 3 chapters, and next step for you is to do the exercises on Classroom attached to this video, or that are with this video. Godspeed, good luck, and I'll see you next time.